to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Y'all hit that like button. That's the first thing you need to be doing. My man Lorenzo is in the building. What's going on, Lorenzo? Hope everything is well with you and the family. You know, but it's all good. We're gonna talk about this past fights, running, throwing, and all kinds of stuff that you fake boxing fans say, oh, at least he did this, at least he did that, man. Now you see what happens when Shakur Stevenson trains you. You see what happens when Shakur Stevenson trains you. You get the you, you get the running. That's the best. That's the best technique Shakur Stevenson can teach a man. That's the best technique he can teach a man. Ronnie, you're in the building, of course. Jake Paul, right? What's up, Ronnie? What's going on, Sam? Vince say, sure he did. He should have been disqualified. Y'all, if you're not a subscriber, man, subscribe to the channel, man. It helps the channel grow, man. Y'all know the best boxing podcast on YouTube, man. Come on up in here. We're gonna talk a little bit about this thing, man, and what y'all thought about it. What you thought about Alicia Baumgartner? What you thought about DeBoer calling Alicia Baumgartner out? And the rest, a little news and notes of what's going on in the sport of boxing, Like, might want to kill him if he wasn't paid off. Tony K in the building, what's going on? But if you guys are happy with what you're saying, something is wrong with y'all. Y'all gotta stop it, man. If y'all was happy with y'all saying, something is wrong. Something is wrong. The man literally ran. Held, ran through one punch, held, ran, and got tired. They got knocked out. That's all he did the whole fight. That's all he did the whole fight was run and hold, run and hold, run and hold. Then he ran into he got tired and it was over. See, this is what happens when you play boxing and you fight a boxer who really don't care, not going to take the little fake clauses in the contract. He's just going to knock you out to keep it moving. I just punched the like button, subscribe, no worries. I appreciate it, Vance. But this is what happens when you run into a fighter who got integrity. And if you know Anthony Joshua ain't playing. He ain't gonna take them bribes and all this stuff. He gonna knock you out and keep going. Ask Francis Ngannou. I'm quite sure they were trying to do something, but it was too late. The fight, says him a tank got canceled. It was too late to put that in negotiations. They asked Jake Paul to be asked Anthony Joshua to be lenient. And Josh said, no, I'm not being lenient. What y'all talking about? This is boxing. We don't play boxing. Now, if you guys notice, Jake Paul, only 2 losses is to professional boxing, if that's what you want to call Tommy Fury. There's only 2 losses. That's why, you can't play boxing. You get in there, man, and get the running, and you fighting them heavyweights from 6'6", 6'7", 240, 250, 260. Man, he ain't had a chance. And some of you people thought he had a chance. John, what's up, John? And some of you people actually thought the man had a chance. He had no chance, champ. None. He had no chance. because you got to know who he's fighting. You know, he might have got a chance with somebody else who might have was gonna play around with him or whatever. Oh, you would have put money on it, John. You would have won some money. Dave Benavidez and Anthony Joshua. Who wins? Benavidez ain't fighting no heavyweight no time soon. Anthony Joshua knock him out. He don't have the punching power to stop Anthony Joshua. Dave Benavidez is a volume puncher. He beat you to death. He ain't beating Anthony Joshua to death. He's too big. Yeah, exactly. Sage. David too small. Anthony Joshua put them paws on him real quick. So if y'all watch the fight, tell me what y'all thought about it. Tell me which one of y'all friends, because I know some of y'all friends out there that actually thought Jake Paul was gonna win this fight. And tell me some experience so I can laugh. I feel like laughing today, y'all. I feel like laughing. Shit, corny. It's corny. Maybe Ja. Support our host. Yeah. 50-50 on that. On what, man? You out your mind. Vince said, I just got an update on Jake. He can't eat solid. Yeah, they said that. Yeah. He can't eat solid for 7 days, lost 7 teeth, broke his jaw in 2 places. You don't play boxing. See, Joaquin, my man in the building. Joaquin ain't got love for me no more. He don't, but I understand. Do you like that? Do you like the TKO Ziffy boxing will do great in 2000? It depends on what you're looking for. But the Ziffy and the TKO, it depends. I don't like that they changing all the rules. They're gonna change the boxing ring and all this stuff. But hey, it's their money. They can do whatever they want. But y'all know it's only gonna be people who coming out in the amateurs and little fighters that y'all never heard of joining them, right? That's all it's going to be. But I watch it to see what happened and see what kind of quality of fighters they're going to have at the Ziffy and the TKO. I'll watch it for a minute. AJ is too big for Benavidez, but I still wouldn't sleep on Benavidez too small. Michelle, what's up, Dan? What's going on? Daniel's in the building, Michelle. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here. Let me know what y'all thought about if you want the running match that y'all seen this weekend. And if you're gonna blame somebody, blame Teach. Blame Teach. My man Teach in the building. Blame Teach because Teach's favorite fighter, Shakur Stevenson, taught Jake Paul how to run. I just been messing with Teach. 22-foot ring. It ran all around. But some of y'all say, then you hear some people saying, well, at least he lasted that long. You would have lasted that long running like that. That man ran like a mother. I guess y'all want Paul versus I'll tell you that. You see how big AJ was, man. He won my ass too. Hey, I'd have ran too. But first of all, I wouldn't have gotten in. Well, I would have gotten in the ring for all that money. I would have gotten in the ring for all that money. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But Dave Benavidez is naturally bigger and better than Jake Paul. Yeah. What that got to do with Anthony Joshua, though? Y'all hit the like button, man. Tell me what y'all thought, man. Let me tell you, though. Even though he broke Jake Paul's jaw, Jake Paul, took that punch and got up. Some people take that punch, don't get up. And I still think he ain't hit him flush and hard as he could have. Because, he hit some people with that punch. They out on the canvas sleep. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, Jake was taught by Shakur Stevenson. That's how you know. Rome wasn't built in a day. What's up, Hannah? What's going on? Don't come in here with those crazy names, Dominique. But yeah, I don't know, man. Now hopefully Jake Paul will do what he do best, and y'all know what he do best: promote. Now he can do what he do best: promote. Hopefully he don't go back down to light heavyweight or cruiserweight or whatever he gonna do, man. Retire. You did what you had to do. You made some money. Now promote them women that signed to your card and be a good promoter. What's up? They would have put his jaw back on. I can't be in the building. Broken jaw means glass jaw. From here on out, it's going to be broken every time that it's broken. Two places broke right here, and it broke right here. Mm-mm. Was it worth 90 million? Nah. Y'all, put in the chat. Put in the chat. Will y'all get y'all jaw broke for 90 million? I just want to know. Put it in the chat. Say yes or no. Would you get your jaw broke like Jake Paul for $90 million? She said that's easy to say, but he has a Netflix deal. He's gonna have to headline for them to make money. Yeah, but he can also bring Bumgardner and the Katie telling them to fight in the headliner card. He ain't got a headline every card. KB say, hell yeah, tell you. Yeah, 90 million. Y'all want Eastern. What's up, champ? Y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Let me know. Would y'all get y'all jaw broke like that for $90 million? This case is closed. Say it, man. Say Joshua was boxing to a script. He was taking it easy. Nah, you won't come on this channel and say it was a script. He might have, the reason he was taking the time because he wasn't going to run and chase Jake Paul around that ring. One thing I know, wasn't no script with that thing. Wasn't no script at all. $50 man in the building. What's up? Yeah, I eat soap and for 6 weeks. You'll eat soup for 6 weeks. Oh man. Oh man. Zimmerzo say yes. Indeed. Okay. Big Tony. What's up, Big Tony? Big Tony say, heck yeah. I can afford to lose some weight. Exactly. Nigga, give me 90 million. Break it. Long as I'm not dead and I can come back, break it. I don't shit. Yeah, it'll heal. It'll heal. $90 million. People talking that shit. Salute, Lou. Well, man, Jason in the building. Two cents acting like she ain't know you. Oh, okay. You was on her show? Either way, hats off to Jake. Yeah, hats off to him, man. But John, people can't come in here and say that at least he lasted 6 rounds. Of course he's gonna last 6 rounds. If you run like that, you will last 6 rounds. If you don't let that man ran. He did the Shakur and the Devin. I mean, he wasn't bold. He's like, shh, I'm gonna get this easy money. I see that. Get rid of. Oh, okay. They like vultures. Exactly, Vance. 90 million put me in a damn coop. Yeah, man. So, people like you got to give him credit. I mean, I don't think he had a choice. That's my problem. I don't think he had a choice. And then when he got in to Anthony Joshua about the contract or what we're going to do and stuff like that, Anthony Joshua would probably like, nah, I don't do that kind of stuff. And it was too late to pull out. Netflix told Jake Paul, you need to get somebody that's going to fight. This, they're tired of seeing them bullcrap fights. So I think it was just too little too late. It was too little too late. Joshua carried him 6 rounds, Lou. Nah, he was trying to get him, Jason. That nigga was just running. He was doing the running man. He was doing the Shakur, Jason. He had an electric bicycle, man. That nigga was mad. Then he started wrestling. He started tackling nigga. I thought he was praying. I thought he was praying, man. He was on his knees so much, man. I thought Anthony Joshua. Oh, Anthony Joshua. Come on, Jake. We can make fun of him now. Oh, yeah, he dancing with William Skull. That was the William Skull. 1,000% that was the William Skull. True boxing need to be put back on the map. Yeah, it need to be put back on the map, but that ain't gonna do it. The only way boxing get put back on the map if we get the fights that we yearning to get. That's the only way, Adrian. That's the only way. If we put boxing back on the map, we're gonna have to get the fight that everybody looking forward to getting. And then they said Lou, Joshua, and Andy 3P. 11 times he tried to grapple. Damn, you counted it, Jason? God dang, 11? Put Jake Paul on Dancing with the Stars. Jake is trolling himself. Yeah? Jake crazy though, man. But I told you what I give Jake Paul. I give Jake Paul props for taking that punch. And because a lot of people get that punch, they don't even get up. They still on the campus sleeping. They still on the campus sleeping. See, it's certain fighters that ain't gonna lose their dignity. That's another reason. Tank wasn't gonna go for that bullshit. Tank would have, like the fighter said, like a lot of them said. They said Tank would have did the same thing. He wouldn't have knocked them out. Tank would have beat him worse though, because Tank would have landed punches on him. But 22-foot ring, once you seen the ring, you knew what he was gonna do when they said it was a 22-foot ring. They don't do that. What they do that at? Tyron Woodley need to sit down. Man, Tyron Woodley just need to retire, sit down, and stop humiliating himself, man. Everybody knew Anderson Silva gonna put them paws on that dude, man. Sometimes, you just gotta stop. Jake should never put him on the card again. Let's just move on for Tyron Woodley. Let's move on from him. Now, MVP, they need to headline what they're going to do, but they need to do another all-women's card, because that's who signed with him. Why didn't Gary and Andy fight? Gary was moved. Gary was moved. Gary is going to fight on the Manny Pacquiao fight. The Manny Pacquiao or Keith Thurman card. Which one of them? That's the card he's fighting on. Yeah, that ring was crazy. Yeah, that ring 22 feet. Come on, man. Rose say 22 feet would be great for Steve. Oh, Shakur Stevenson will never lose. He'll never lose. We got the beautiful Jab Queen in the building. What's up, Jab Queen? Do you think most valuable promotion will become bigger? Yeah. I said it a long time ago, Pino. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I said this a long time ago. What Jake Paul do best is promote. Once he stop all this foolishness, getting in the ring and fighting these dudes, man, and playing around, that did should told him to stop. And he just concentrate on promoting. He gonna be all right. Once he just start concentrating on promoting, MVP gonna be one of the best promoters. That's why I said some fighters, These male fighters need to swallow their pride, swallow their ego. I'll be just like this. I'll be knocking at Jake Paul door, trying to get him to sign me. He got the Netflix. He got Netflix. Everybody in the world got Netflix. You're going to be seen. You're going to be seen. The whole world have Netflix. You know, I'll be knocking on his door to get him to sign me. Online, what's going on? Greg Hackett said, you ain't shit. First of all, that's a lie. Greg Hackett don't even know me, even though I know his son, because I interviewed on my channel. So stop coming over here with the bullshit. Stop it. But anyway, J. Paul guy said that, see, this one channel, you can't come over here and start me beefing with nobody else, because first of all, I don't even go on nobody else's channel. And I interviewed his son, Jaleel, plenty of times. You keep getting up from D.C., champ. Well, maybe you don't know I'm from D.C. Maybe you don't know I'm from D.C. He said, Netflix. Gone is in the building. What's up, Gone? Gone and Jake Paul got set there. Yeah, he got set there. Y'all hit the like button. Double tap the screen. Come on, y'all. We coming in the new year, man. New year, new attitude, man. Man, we gotta subscribe, get the views up, get everything up. I'm gonna take it real serious next year. You know, I might start doing a little bit more fight calls. But y'all gotta start, you know, show them some love, champ. Gotta show the love. But I don't know, Lisa Baumgartner, she did what she had to do. I think she need to start attacking more. She could have got that girl up out of there. But that I'm not gonna be too tough on her, because that was her first 3-minute round she fought. So I'm not gonna be too tough on her. But you know, she still could have got that girl up out of there. You know, she gotta I don't want her to be like Devin Haney. I don't want Liz Baumgartner to be like Devin Haney. She got it, you know, you got that killer instinct. Go get him. Go get him up out of there. Go get him up out of there. Don't just sit down and wait and try to box beautifully and jab, and, you know, get him. When you get a chance to get him up out of there, get him up out of there, then that brings more views to you. You know, getting somebody out stopping them. People like that. That's what people watch boxing for most of the time. It used to be the sweet signs. People like the sweet signs too. But most people go there to see destruction. People watch boxing to see destruction. That's why Shakur and Devin not famous like they should be. People want to see boxing. Yeah, you got the sweet science. People want to see destruction. You know, some people want to see the boxing and all that, but hey, I'm just telling you. Can heavyweight boxing be popular as NFL, basketball, baseball? Nah. Put popular in America? Nah. It's the same, man. America ain't got no good heavyweight fighters. So NFL will always be the best sport on earth. The NFL. I don't care what nobody say. Soccer is number 2. Y'all just don't know that. Soccer is number 2. But the NFL ain't nothing reigned and supreme over the NFL, man. Football is football. Why do you think Shields hasn't joined MVP? Think she priced herself out? He's not going to sign her. After all that disrespect she did to him, gone. After all that disrespect, calling him names and doing that. First of all, gone, her pride and ego wouldn't let her go to Jake Paul and try to sign him. But she did sign some $8 million deal, she said. You know, we'll see. But she messed that up. She messed that up with all her mouth and her ratchetness and ghetto-ness and all that stuff, man. And everybody knows Clarissa Shields is the best woman fighter in the world. We might not like the way she talk and the ghetto-ness and the saying the crazy shit. She can beat men up and all this stuff. She can beat Keith Thurman and all these people and roll in all them people that she wouldn't last 2 rounds with. But the reason she ain't go to MVP is they don't want her now. And after she did all that gossip, that disrespectfulness and all that stuff. See, sometimes this is when running your mouth gone wrong with her. I guarantee you, if she can go back and do it all over again, she wouldn't disrespect Jake Paul like that. I remember that heavyweight from Michigan hype guy. Who was that? Who was that? Joaquin. And she from the bag because now they got the next flex bag. Yeah, she about to fight Franchon Cruz. Somebody she already beat before. Nobody care for the fight and stuff like that. Carissa Shields don't even have that many fights left. I hate to say it. After she fight Franchon Cruz, only fight people want to see is Shadeja Green. And once she fights Shadeja Green and beats Shadeja Green, what's left? Once Clarissa Shields fights Shadeja Green and beat her, what's next? Who's she going to fight? Oh, that's what you're talking about? Okay. Nah, men don't fight women, champ. That ain't gonna happen. So you want to see Keith Thurman beat the mess out of that girl for what? 95. That's not gonna happen, champ. Subscribe to the channel, champ. That ain't gonna happen. I'm ready to see her get stretched. Well, only one that can do it is the girl she about to fight, Franchon Cruz. But Franchon Cruz ain't got the skills to beat her. Now, if she land one of them punches solidly, she might knock her down. But that's about it. Seth Mitchell, man, Seth Mitchell. I don't know, man. Now in the States of America, we ain't got no heavyweight champion. We ain't got no heavyweight fighters, man. I'm keeping my hope alive, though. I'm keeping my hope with Big Baby Miller. The real big baby, the one about 5,000 pounds. That's who I'm keeping my hope alive with, man. The rest of these dudes, they ain't showing me nothing, man. But it is what it is, man. I'm just serious, KB. I'm keeping my Big Baby Miller. That's the only one we got in the heavyweight division, champ. How about Wilder done, man? Wilder done. You can be Wilder 95. You can be Wilder, champ. Baby Miller is the best from you. That's all we got, champ. Big Baby Miller. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. This is my observation. If Big Baby Miller if he can get down to at least 280, if he can get his big ass down to at least 280, he can fight, man. I'm telling you, Big Baby can fight. He's just too damn big and run out of gas. Remember, they just took the fight from him when he beat John Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, I mean. Big Baby can fight. He just got to get down to 280. Get down to 280, man. 280. He be all right. Fedor Simmons is a very good heavyweight prospect from America. Well, right now, man, we ain't looking for prospects. But, we'll keep hope alive, though. We'll keep hope alive and see what happens down here. You know what I mean? We'll keep hope alive, man, and see what happens, man. We on this channel, we talking boxing. Get your coon ass up out of here with all this crazy stuff. If y'all see somebody come on here and you got wrenches and they not talking boxing, send their ass to the upper room. They come in and send them to the upper room. Everybody send them to the upper room. Oh, I'm going to start taking these wrenches. You see these people coming here acting crazy, saying stupid shit, time their ass out, send them to the upper room. We talking boxing. Next year, it's really going to be crazy. I'm telling you, I ain't playing with these people. Time them out. How you feel about 147 is the weakest division in boxing, Donovan. Donovan, it's the weakest division in boxing. It's the weakest division in boxing. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows it. I mean, it ain't too much to talk about. Yeah. It's the weakest division in boxing. My man Adrian, make America great again. Okay. Oh, man. Isn't Haney at 147? Yeah, Haney at 147. 147 got loads of champs. That wouldn't be champ anywhere else. First of all, if y'all remember, all the 147-pound champions were emailed. All of them was email champions. All of them. Brian Norman, Bruce Ennis, Stanonis, Mario Barrios. They was all email champions. You know? 147 is the oh my God. You know what I mean? Who do you got? Diego or Hamza? Hamza. I told y'all before, Broly, Diego Pancho is just like Jab Queen favorite fighter. I ain't gonna mess with her today. I don't want to fear her wrath. But Pancho is just like what's my guy name for Puerto Rico? What's his name, Jab Queen? she hope I don't remember. I can't remember his name. So well, that's why he's the most overhyped fighter in boxing mankind history. Pancho is the man. Shiraz should beat that dude in I'm gonna give it 6 rounds. Yeah, thank you, Jab Queen. Xander Zayas. Them two, oh my God. Waste of time. I ain't weighed 147 since the 9th grade. Yeah. But yeah, if I'm saying Adrian Broner need a comeback and redeem the damn self, AB gotta get his life together, man. AB done. He done messed it all up now. That money blew 40, 50 million. He blew all his money. Now, you know, he done. I wish the guy luck, man. I wish him all the luck in the world. Does it change anything that Dave Benavidez trained with Diego for years? No, I don't change nothing. Remember, he left too. They knew he wasn't no good. Dave Benavidez versus Jai Bataille will be fire. That'd be a good fight. People get mad at me because I say Apatalia is overrated. But we'll see. If him and Dave Benavidez ever fight, we'll see. You know, he got some pop. He got the pop, but he's right there to be hit. He's right there to be hit. He got all the pop in the world. You know, the point is, can Dave Benavidez get him up out of there early or late? That'll be. Tavares Sparks did. Yeah, he's sparking, man. Pancho a bum, man. Thoughts on Shakur versus Teofimo Lopez. Donovan. Right now, I'm going to pick the running man. I'm going to pick the man who runs to this music. I'm picking the running man because I don't know how Teofimo Lopez going to react.
Watch your fucking mouth.
I'm just saying. Oh, people gonna fold him like a little Caesar box. You think so? I don't think so, man. Because styles make fights.
Watch your fucking mouth.
Styles make fights, and I don't know how Shakur's T.O. gonna fight that fight. If T.O. fight that fight the same way he fought Lomachenko, he might have a chance. Other than that, Teofimo don't like fighting boxers. He counterpunches. Both of them counterpunches. But T.O. like people coming forward, coming towards him. He don't like being a stalker. He don't like being the aggressor. He want to counterpunch. But, Shakur ain't going to stand there and fight him like he fought Zepeda. If y'all thinking about that, y'all crazy. Mac Daddy, what's going on, champ? If y'all think Shakur going to sit there and fight him like he fought Zepeda, that ain't going to happen. T.O. spark him then. I can see the fight being born. Yeah, exactly, Ray. We might be letting my man Ray be in the building. Shakur probably telling you right now.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You can't handle the truth.
They can't handle the truth, chat. I think you're gonna be born too. They all better stay away from Sharice. Who's there to beat him? He's not all that. Just because he beat bum ass Edgar Berlanga. Just because he beat bum ass Edgar Berlanga, y'all saying Shavaz is like that. Remember, he lost to Donna's what's it called? And remember, that's the fight that Turkey went whispered in the judge's ear. Oh man, come on, man. He's he's Riyadh guy. Let change thing. Change it, son. Berlanga bum, man. Anybody can beat Berlanga for the vacant WBC. Yeah. Carlos Adonis. Remember, Carlos Adonis beat Shiraz. They gave it to him. He's the Queen of Puerto Rico. Okay. He did lose that one, got the lucky draw. Now, yeah, they did. He got more than lucky. Forget the ordered one of the belts. Yeah, they fighting for the vacant WBO, man. And that's what I like. Let these dudes fight for the belts. Stop emailing these dudes the damn belts, man. They need to, it just screws me up when they do this stuff, man. The dude drop a belt, like Crawford just dropped the belts, right? He retired. He dropped all the belts he won for Canelo, right? Make these dudes fight for the belts. Don't email nobody. No. Make them fight. 5 niggas to fight each other. I don't care who it is. 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 5. I don't care. Make them fight for the belt. Don't email nothing. Email belts is what hurt in boxing. I don't trust Turkey. Me either. Brian, what's up, Brian? If y'all just getting in here, tell me what y'all think about the Jake Paul getting slaughtered, and you can talk about anything else. We can talk about whatever you want to do, but let me know if you ain't mentioned about Jake Paul, jaw for broke, did. Stop playing boxing. We don't play boxing. KB say tournament. Yeah, that'd be the best thing, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Jake Paul losing is a loss for the white man. Crawford wasn't going to defend the undisputed. Now he never defend his belts. He deserved a rematch. Who deserved a rematch? 3938. You talking about Canelo? I never trust them Saudis. Now, that stuff done ran its course now. That stuff done ran its course. I'm glad Jake got KO'd. Now he can quit his clown antics. AI power is crazy. Not Jake's wisdom too far. Canelo need to retire, man. Canelo been done, man. Canelo trying to fight in September. Really, Crawford ain't retired. He just trying to get the leverage to get the $100 million. That's all he's doing. Donovan, you might be right. He might be the worst thing that happened because he feeding these dudes all that money. And I'm telling y'all now, Turkey is going to leave boxing. Watch what I tell you. Now that TKO and Zuffa is getting situated, that's going to be his shit with the ring belt. He don't need to, he already giving people, y'all been thinking about it. He already done paid these dudes all his money. The people get us some of the fights that he wanted to fight, right? Just some of the fights. What else is he going to be able to give us? Think about it. What else is Turkey going to be able to give us once he keep getting us all these fights? He ain't going to be able to keep giving us fights. We're going to be all used up. We're going to be all used up. Turkey should tennis. This is why I thought he's trying to milk the turkey for the money with the retirement. He doing something, man. Saudi Arabia is pumping money into boxing so they can control it. Yeah, they're trying to control it, but really, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you. They can't control boxing. And here's why. The star, now y'all can go say this to these other, when y'all go on these other platforms, teach them something. He can't control it. Even though he got the money, mostly all the stars are under contract. They lended them their services. You know, they lend them their services. All these dudes are under contract with either Matchroom, Golden Boy, PBC, Top Rank. Them dudes, most of these fighters are under contract, but they working together to help their fighters make money. They still put the PBC. If y'all look at the back of the thing, they put the PBC, whoever the fighting with Saudi that day, PBC and them brand be up there. They say PBC promotion because Turkey don't have a promotional company. So he keeps trying to put Tank versus Shakur. Yeah, that because everybody knows that's the fight. Let me say this, right now today, and I'm telling everybody now that's listening. Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis, is the only fighter can fight 6 people. I'm just gonna say 5. Can fight 5 people right now. 5 fighters right now. Well, we all don't know he's gonna headline. And it will be the talk of the town. It will be the talk of the town before any other fight. If Tank Davis come back and fight, he can fight 5 fighters right now. And it's the talk of the town. Just think. He didn't give us Canelo versus Dave Benavidez because Canelo said no. PBC Top Rank joining forces. Yeah, they did. Team up with Merge, working together. They are working together. Grand Canelo is to blame for it. Tank don't need to fight Devin or Shakur. Tank is Ryan 2 would be huge. Tank Davis, I'm just saying this to say this. We don't have that many more huge fights left. Do y'all agree? It's some fight. It's like a handful of fights we can make that'll be huge. And when I'm talking about huge, like Ryan and Tank. We ain't had a fight yet bigger than Ryan and Tank. We haven't had a fight yet bigger than Ryan and Tank Davis. Crawford said he didn't want Benavidez. No, he ain't want that smoke. So, Jab Queen say Tank Davis don't need to, but he should. Why should he? Why should he, Jab Queen? I'm just curious. Tell me why should he fight Devin and who else was it? Shakur. Trust in the sinless blood of Jesus. Why should Tank fight Devin or Shakur? I'm at the Jab Queen. Jab Battaglia is the only guy that has a chance to beat Dave Benavidez. Yeah, unless he go to heavyweight. Y'all hit the like button. We got y'all. A lot of y'all not hitting the like button. Double tap the screen. Tank don't care about legacy or belts. Yeah, now they know. Because they are his contemporary. He don't have to fight both, but I need at least one of them. Yeah, okay. They are his contemporaries, right? But why they haven't fought each other? Why is they waiting on him? Why is they waiting on him? All the weight shouldn't be on Tank Davis, Jab Queen. These dudes should have fought each other a long time ago. All the weight shouldn't have been on him. So if Tank don't do it, they ain't gonna do it. Is this how it's going? If Tank don't fight him, I ain't fighting him. They all should have been for each other, not just Tank. We can't put all the weight on him. I understand, you know, they all came up together and stuff like that. Some bigger, they going bigger. There's a lot of mess that went around so they couldn't get the fights going, you know. You know, T.O. and Haney have done well. The rest, not so much. You say T.O. and Haney has done well. How Haney did well? Give me a reason Devin did well besides Lomachenko. See, we got to kill this narrative. Y'all say Devin, who Devin fought? Devin ain't fought none of the kings, but Ryan, and they say, and he got whooped. But they say it's non and void because he was on drugs. Has Shakur Stevenson fought any of the kings? Or the dudes that they say was good? Who Shakur fought? Did Shakur fight Tank, Ryan, Devin, T.O.? He about to fight T.O. now. Why so late? Only one we got to give props to is Ryan Garcia. Ryan done fought Tank. He done fought Devin. Yeah, T.O. got a decent resume. But you see what I'm saying? We put all this weight on Tank Davis when these other dudes not doing nothing. Nothing. We can't let them get away with them calling Tank ain't fight this dude. Tank ain't give us what we wanted. Them other niggas ain't give us what we wanted. You know? Yeah, exactly. Exact point. See, Broly, the thing is, we let these dudes, see, I don't go on these, I go on few platforms, Jab Queen, 2 Cents, and Dub Right Side, little people like that. I only go on a couple of platforms. But y'all go on these other platforms, these bigger platforms, to let these motherfuckers get away with telling y'all bullshit. We only talk facts over feelings over here. You know, they're going to tell you, oh, Devin fought ex-champions, all ex-champions.
You can't handle the truth.
He fought all ex-champions. He was the champion. He was the champion. Tank fought more champions than everybody except Canelo and Bud Crawford. If you want to be honest about it. But Tank ain't give us what we want. Them niggas didn't either. When they say that shit, say, who did Devin Shakur give us that we wanted to see? Oh, Devin gave us Rita. Rita wasn't one of the kings. We ain't want to see that shit. We didn't ask for that shit. We didn't. Y'all let these dudes feed y'all bullshit. You know? Stop letting these dudes feed y'all bullshit. You know, Devin is the youngest man, the youngest undisputed, the youngest champion. Marlon hitting it. Well, he's not no more. It's a Dula Mason. And Tank ain't fighting nobody, and then who these other niggas fighting? Nobody. See, that's why I don't go on these platforms, because I will really cook these niggas. Then, you know, but I will not allow people the chance to mute me and then talk that shit and holler and scream and all that stuff. You know? All that. None of them fought nobody. We got it. T.O. fought better fighters back in the days. T.O. fought some good fighters. T.O., we got to give T.O. his props. He fought some good fighters. But if you, like I said before, if y'all really want to be technical about this, they say, why is always Tank Davis? Want to know why? Because he's the face. Tank is the face, no matter we want to admit it or not. Whether we want to admit it or not, Tank Davis is the face. And let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all why. Before I get off Tank, let me get y'all why. Just imagine. Think about this. Just imagine, you guys, if Tank Davis come back. Thanks for the 100. I appreciate it. If Tank Davis, just listen to this shit. If Tank Davis come back and say he fight, let's get the young niggas out the way first. Schofield. Everybody would love to see it. Young nigga, young strong nigga. Schofield, he's Tank #1 for Tank WBA belt, right? Tank get him out the way. Tank get him out the way. Shakur Stevenson, right? Tank fights Shakur Stevenson. Rematch with Lamont Rhodes. Tank rematch with Lamont Rhodes. Devin Haney. Tank. See, Tank can go. All these fights are worldwide known. ESPN. Everybody will go crazy. But who's the one name? Tank. 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 Now, right now today, breaking news. Breaking news. Gervonta Tank Davis is going down in weight. Monster Inu is going to meet Gervonta Davis at 130. Do you know how much talk it will be if Tank Davis and Monster Inu will fight? Let's be real. If y'all want to talk facts, let's talk facts.
You can't handle the truth.
Do you know how much shit will be talked? The whole world will kill. The whole world will watch. You know? Bowler said that would be insane. It would be insane. But like I just said, Monster Inu, Schofield, Devin, Shakur, Tank can go back and fight Lamont Rhodes. That's 5 fighters right there. That's 5. That's 5 fights right there. If Tank come back and let's say he run the gauntlet and beat all and fight all these dudes, it's worldwide talk. That's why when these niggas start degrading Tank and disrespecting him and stuff like, I would never do that. I'm from DC. He from Baltimore. I'll never do that. I like the way where he come from. Should he fight other fighters? Should he have did it? Yes, he should have. But along with the rest of them. Along with the rest of them. Like I said, Ryan Garcia fight Teofimo Lopez. He done fought all 3. He ran the gauntlet. Think about it. He ran the gauntlet. Because Shakur Stevenson was never one of the 4 kings. Y'all don't know that, do y'all? But y'all still think it was Shakur Stevenson. He wasn't even the 4 king. Ryan, Devin, T.O., Tank Davis. That was the 4 kings. That was the 4 kings. So if Ryan fight Teofimo Lopez, he done fought the gauntlet. You know? I mean, this shit is not rocket science, but people just want to feel the narrative. You know, podcast narrative based. They're going to put their own narrative. Like if you go on certain platforms, they like, we know Coach loves Crawford. BF loves Devin. You know, it just, a lot of people love who they love. They're going to back who they back. But if you're telling the truth about all this shit, all I'm capping. You know? You know? I don't know who, I forgot who said they was 4 kings. You know, they just was young and they done and that. But ain't none of them live up to the height. Ain't none of them live up to the 4 kings height. None of them. So when they say 4 kings, none of them. You know? So it is what it is, man. When people start saying it's crazy, talking about boxing in general and making up their rules for their certain fighters and stuff like that. Nah. Y'all, when y'all go on these platforms, nah, don't let them change our mind. Let them get mad, let them holler, let them scream and do a lot. And you said real calmly that I don't care what the fuck you say. You know, I don't care what you say. It is what it is. It was probably Max that said the 4 king. I don't know, because Max, I don't know. Max was MIA along back then, man, but it might have been Max. But I don't know, man. This boxing stuff is crazy. Jake Paul came in and took over boxing. That just showed you boxing wasn't what it's supposed to be. These boxers, let me tell you about boxing. Let me tell you about these niggas that's tough in the ring and all this stuff. They let an MMA dude Francis Ngannou come over to boxing and make $35 million in 2 fights. In 2 fights. 30 South, what's up, champ? In 2 fights. These niggas, some fighters would never ever make that amount of money. But you know why? Because boxing was boring. They wasn't fighting each other. They wasn't making the fights. So they let these niggas like Jake Paul, Francis Ngannou come over and take over. You know? Even though he lost both fights, he got 15. I think it's right. He got 15 for Tyson Fury, 25 for Anthony Joshua. And these niggas can't even promote their fights. They don't want to fight the best, but they let these niggas come over here and take over their sport that they supposed to be in love with, you know, boxing. So they can't blame nobody but themselves. You know, they can't blame nobody but themselves. But Jake Paul kept doing his thing. You know, but now that you see you can't play boxing, stop playing. These dudes better stop playing. I'm telling you, somebody really gonna get hurt. And they picked the right dude in Anthony Joshua to fight Jake Paul because he don't play. He wasn't gonna take that. Anthony Joshua, Google it. Anthony Joshua worth almost $500-600 million. He wasn't gonna play with Jake Paul. Mason definitely BSI. I appreciate it, champ. I mean, I do. I just tell it like it is, man. There's facts over feelings on this channel, man. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, double tap the screen, share the video, man. You know, Fury beating AJ unless use at camp actually helps him. Yeah. I don't know, man. It depends on what Tyson Fury show up, man. I don't want to see it, but hey. Brian King, I'm just trying to teach these dudes some boxing lessons when they go on these podcasts what to say, man. You know, because these dudes, John, you know how it is, Donovan, they go on here, they disrespect all the fighters. Not just, stop letting them break down and tear one fighter apart when the other fighter's not doing the same. They're not doing the same thing either. Tay, what's up, champ? What you been up to? Where you been? You've been missing in action, man. You've been missing in action. You know? Taking wants AJ versus Fury and Saul. You know what? I don't even care about the heavyweight division no more. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't care for it. Jay Lucky only got his jaw broke. Yeah, exactly. And Dirty South, what I was telling them early, normally when Anthony Joshua land that kind of punch, I got to look at it again, see did he really throw his full might into it? Because when he hit you, you go night-night like that. So that's the only part I give Jake Paul credit in, him getting up. You know, I give him that. I give him that shit. He got up after the 10 count, but when he hit, he must felt his jaw break because he's like, wow. Yeah, you don't play boxing, man. Why don't you care about the heavyweight division? Because there's nobody in there fighting. You know, because, look, most heavyweights is over the UK. Am I correct? Just tell me, am I correct? Most of the heavyweight fighters are in the UK. All them dudes wash. All of them wash. It's like a certain handful of fighters over in the UK that not wash no more. All the UK fighters are heavyweights are wash. Exactly. So, I mean, so why should I care about it? You know, back in the days, man, you know, and I'm not talking about the old days. I'm talking about, you know, we had some good heavyweight fights when Wilder was champion and shit like that. It was some good fights, some good heavyweights. But now we don't have none. We got to let these dudes that's in the amateurs and the up and coming dudes to come up and establish themselves. Because, you know, once they establish themselves and we see them fight, we be like, oh, okay, we might got something here in America. But right now, we got to go with Big Baby. I'm telling you, right now, we got to go with Big Baby, champ. Oh, man. Let me see something. Yeah, we gotta go with Big Baby right now, man. We, you know, we ain't got too many people like that. You know, Big Baby is what we got now. Broly, don't laugh, champ. I'm just saying, man. Look, if Big Baby lose, go get down to like 180. I mean 280. We'll be all right. 275. We'll be all right. He's just too damn big. That's the problem. Big Baby can fight. He's just too big. He's too big. He run out of gas too quick. Richard Torres. Oh God. Did you say Richard Torres? Only thing good about Richard Torres is that big ass mustache he got, man. Get out of here, man. Stop it, man. Oh man, stop, Jadina. I appreciate the 100 gifted. All the American Foster playing football. Yeah, exactly, Tay. World and Moses job will move up. Yeah, we got waiting to do to move up though. Other than that, we ain't got no good heavyweight fighters. That's why I don't really pay the heavyweight no mind. Is there any good fights coming up? Monster Inu fights after Christmas. Y'all don't even know that, did y'all? Monster Inu fights the 27th, I think. 26th or the 27th. So we got a Monster Inu fight coming up. Remember those iconic 80s and early 90s Tyson fights? It was mostly TV. Yeah, King Chase. Exactly. Richard Torres, man, that dude. Oh God. Nah, man. We're not gonna put our hope in Richard Torres, y'all. We're not gonna do it. 27, he always does. Yeah, Monster Inu fight. Abataya versus Moses Oppium would be a good fight. What do you think about AJ having to pay taxes in both countries? Hey, you know you got to pay taxes here. But Miami, he ain't got to pay no state taxes in Miami. How much taxes he had to pay? Boxing is at an all-time low. Yeah, they better do something, Billy. 1,000%. While fighting Jusak, they trying to get it. They trying to make it. I guess Jusak just want to say he fought all the good fighters. That's all. I mean, all the fighters in his era. Then he's going to retire. Supposedly 36 million. I'll be seeing that, but I'm gonna wait and see what he says. What he says. And even if he got to pay that shit, what he get? 60? 36? I'll take 60 million just for 6 rounds. Shit. Wouldn't you take 60 million? Boy, they're having to pay tax on 80 million for fighting a Disney star. Wouldn't you pay 30-something million and you getting AJ getting $96 million, something like that? They can have it. Take 36. Shit. Take more. I ain't throw no more than 25 punches, and I broke this nigga jaw. When you look forward to a women's fight, there's no hope. You can say that. Yeah, because we look, he right though. Billy right, he right. Sir Alexander, what's going on? I talked about that. You must have just jumped in. Y'all hit the like button if y'all just jumping in there. Shavard's going to beat that bum to death. Pacheco is the most overhyped fighter besides Xander Zayas. Pacheco is the most overhyped fighter besides Xander Zayas. If y'all ain't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll try to answer whatever I can answer, man. Paul's money is going straight to his medical bills. Yeah, yeah, that shit crazy. Anyone know if Willie woken up? Yeah, man. They better not put that dude on no more cards, man. I think Usyk fighting Wilder soon is giving Wilder the check he deserves. Wilder is the most humble heavyweight ever. Well, shit, Wilder got a lot of money when he fought Tyson Fury. He got a lot of money when he fought Tyson Fury. So, you know, like I said, Usyk just giving them a chance because Usyk want to say, I beat the shit out of all the fighters in my era. That's all. Richard Torres got knocked out on the Olympics, Lou. I'm just saying. Team Mooka in the building. Oh, it's been a while. Stevenson and Tio, who you got? I got Shakur Stevenson. I don't care for neither fighter. I don't have a horse in the race. I just think that style, until Teofimo Lopez can show me he can deal with that type of style without getting frustrated, I'm taking Shakur Stevenson. You know, I'm taking Shakur Stevenson. Because Tio wants, he gets frustrated too early. He wants a fighter to come to him so he can counterpunch. And both of them are counterpunchers. You know, but we know Shakur is going to move around, give him angles, hit and move. Shakur Stevenson is not going to fight Teofimo Lopez like he fought Zepeda. He'll get knocked out. So he's going to stick and move. And it might be one of these. I'll tell you, I'll tell you, it might be a snoozer. You know, is it crazy how Usyk has the same birthday height and reach as Muhammad Ali? Yeah, that is crazy. This finna be a sleep fest. Hey, Brian, I'm with you. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson be a snoozer. Because Shakur not going to engage. Tio going to do the stalking. Shakur might engage a little bit sometimes to get in and out of there. But let me tell y'all something. Y'all might not like this opinion, but sometimes I listen to a lot of y'all don't like the guy. Y'all call him, what y'all call him? Auntie Scarborough, Auntie, whichever y'all call him. Auntie, what y'all call him? Schofield, Auntie Schofield. Listen to his assessment of how he will have his son if they ever fight Shakur Stevenson. Believe it or not, he telling y'all some good shit. Auntie Skull, okay. Believe it or not, he telling y'all some good shit. Me listening to him a couple of days ago, something I said a month ago, how I will fight Shakur Stevenson. I'm hitting everything. I'm hitting elbows, arms, shoulders. I don't even care about hitting him in the face. Because you know he's going to duck and lean all the way back and put the little Philly shell shit up and all that stuff. You hit his wrist because you know they fragile. You hit his elbows. You hit his shoulders. You hit everything hard as you can. Like when Canelo fought, who was that? Liam Smith, I think. And you see how that shit was bruised up and he could broke. Canelo tried to break everything. That's how you fight Shakur Stevenson. Eventually, something fragile on his little ass is going to break. You know? Eventually, something fragile on his butt is going to break. You know? And when it break, that's when you capitalize. Senior Alexander, are the boxers friendly with each other or are they scared to lose? NBA now, friendly AAU. Who's friendly? Only one friendly with each other, fake brother love is Shakur and Keyshawn Davis, right? Yeah, gone. Smith. He was done. That's how you fight Shakur Stevenson. You know his wrists, his hands are fragile. I'm throwing the hardest punches I can right here. With the tape and the glove at, I'm throwing all right here, every round. I'm trying to break his fucking hands. She say fake brother love. I'm trying to break his ass up. I'm hitting him on the shoulders. I'm hitting his arm. I'm hitting the right hand. So Auntie Schofield was right. That's how you break him down. Yeah. So, because Shakur defense is so good, you ain't gonna hit him too many times on his face, in the face. But the thing about it, once he get against them ropes and you're a southpaw, I kill him. I get it closer to him I can, and I'm throwing hooks around the rope. He's leaning back on the ropes. I'm throwing hooks around the ropes. Hit him in the back of the head. Do whatever you can. Do whatever you can. Then his daughter would be saying, "You almost got knocked out." You almost got knocked out. Butter is trying to see some wars. He wants some Marvin Hagler. Man, that's how I don't like that shit, man. I want to see some fights. That's why I like Gary Antoine Russell. That's why I like him, man. One thing we can say, when we see Gary Antoine Russell, Sabril Matias, Tank Davis, who else? Crawford, people like that fight, we're going to see fights. We're going to see fights. Ain't going to be none of that born spurt. No, we're going to see fights. I like the fights. Boston in 2026, I don't know, man. we're gonna have to see, man. Y'all subscribe and hit the like button, man. Madonna style like he did Bone. Yeah, we got to see that tank. It ain't actually, Lou. It's watching. It's crazy, Tay. It's just crazy, man. They better get it together though. Richard Hitchens need an opponent. Richard Hitchens about to fight. Who Richard Hitchens about to fight? Jab Queen. I've got which kind of ran from Teofimo Lopez the whole fight. What's the guy name? He fought Teofimo Lopez. That's what Richard Hitchens about to fight. The guy that ran. Oh man, I used to like this dude too. I can't think of his name. Spanish guy. No, he ain't Spanish. What's the name? Oh, God. Yeah, Ortiz, Jermaine Ortiz. Yeah, thanks, Mocha. Richard Hitchens about to fight Jermaine Ortiz. Now, y'all see how he pick and choose? Now you see how he pick and choose his fights? Gary Antoine called him out. Matias called him out. Everybody called that sucker out. Everybody called the sucker out. Richard Hitchens, he don't want the pressure fighters. He want the easy fights. The Cambosas, the Jermaine Ortizes and stuff like that. That's what he want. Yeah, he on the Tio versus Shakur on the card. Yeah, that's what we fighting. Yeah, but they said, he's still fighting, Gone. He's still fighting. He had the same shit Ryan Garcia had in this system. Gary and Scooter Davis are the dark horse. Yeah, but Scooter got to, once my man Scooter start fighting name opponents, that's when people going to start knowing who he is. I interviewed Scooter Davis like 5 fucking times. That's my guy, DC Scooter Davis. He gonna take up 135-pound division. But he got to start fighting name people. Once he start getting the name fighters and start putting them paws on them niggas, then we'll see. Cause him and what's Floyd Mayweather fight the name? Camille Moulton. They had words. I love to see it. They had words. I love to see it. Be honest, do you think Ryan would have beat Devin even without PEDs? Yeah. Yep. You asked me to be honest, that's my honest opinion. I don't think the PEDs did too much. Because if you go watch Ryan Garcia fight, Ryan Garcia always knocking niggas out. Always knocking niggas out. He always been quick. He always been quick. Devin problem is he just couldn't duck the punch. He just couldn't duck the punch. That's all. If Devin would have ducked the punch, he might have won the fight. You know, that's just my thing. Man, they fought 6 times in the average. Exactly. How much more? Do you think Devin and Ryan gonna do to each other? Now they can say whatever they want. They can say you like a drug cheat and all this stuff, man. I don't care about that stuff. When that fight started, Jab Queen, on this podcast right here, I told everybody Devin Haney was going to lose that fight. And I told them why. If you go watch all the Devin Haney fights, all of them, most of them, the ones lately, Devin Haney did not go up to Ryan Garcia and do this. You too small. You too small. He ain't say that to Ryan Garcia, did he? Did he? Devin Haney did not go up to Ryan Garcia and say, you too small. Think about it. He went to Regis, Loma, and everybody else he fought and told them they was too small because he know his big ass was hydrating up to 160, 165. He knew he had the arm range. He knew he was bigger. But once he fought somebody the same size, arms are longer, punch harder, quicker. Devin was skilled, more skilled. He was going to have a problem. You know, Regis about to fight Dante. Dante going to knock Regis out. Send Regis to the upper room. Regis done. He gonna send him to the upper room. Money shouldn't be the problem with Boots and Ortiz. Neither one is the A side against each other. What you thoughts? Boots and Ortiz gonna be the fight of the year. If it happens, I got Boots in this. I think Boots is just too skilled for Virgil, and I think Boots can take Virgil punches, but I don't think Virgil can take Boots punches. And both of my dogs. I love it. Hey, I'm getting my popcorn. Hey, that one fight, I'm getting my popcorn and I'll be in there like that. I love to see that one. I love to see Boots and Virgil. I'll tell you what, smoke Regis. Yeah, he gonna knock him out. Send Regis to the upper room. Ryan said Dante was his toughest opponent. Yeah, Ryan knocked Dante out. Dante didn't even see the left hook. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know, Ryan might have had Osterrain in the system. I don't know why. Maybe he just lazy, didn't want to work out or whatever he said. That shit didn't, beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney beat Devin Haney before the shit started. First of all, they should never took the fight once Ryan didn't try to make weight. But they wanted the money. They money hungry. They see Ryan wasn't serious. Devin thought he was going to embarrass him. And he got embarrassed. You know, Booth, after he beats Ortiz, he should fight lower. I don't think Booth's moving up to 160. Booth's not gonna move up to 165, Virgil. I see the only one that fight the way he has won every fight with the left hook. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. If Devin Haney would have ducked the left hook, gone, he'd have won the fight, right? We agree. He just didn't duck the left hook. Then they try to say, oh no, Ryan been knocking niggas out. That's why I never listened to that shit when they said that. I never listened to it. He been knocking people, and Dante. You know? Look, I got Scooter Davis and Abdullah Mason beating Tito Mercado by KO. He ain't even like that. They'll stop him. My fault. You're right. I mean, who's the WBA champion 154? Sebastian Fedora. Ain't Fedora the WBA champ? He about to fight Keith Thurman, right? I don't think the PEDs made a difference though. You know, they said did, they Google it, but these the dudes who really love Devin Haney on the Devin Haney jock strap. Yes, of course, Oscarine helps you and stuff like that. But when the man been doing the same thing since he's been fighting all these damn years, knocking niggas out the same way all these damn years, or it made him punch harder. Ryan always can punch. He always can punch. You know? After Derek James started training Ryan, that's a whole better version of him. Yeah? You see Alicia Baumgartner looking better too. She looking more calmly. She putting that jab out there. You see how she brought that overhand jab over the girl and knocked again? That's Derek James. Playing in Charlotte was up with the Charlotte twin. They making that now. Jamel, I don't know what the hell's up with Jamel, but I know Jamal is about to fight Caleb Plant. So he gonna get that smack back. He gonna get that smack back. Playing in Charlotte. You know, that's another fight I'm waiting on, and hopefully I can see soon. Jamal gonna knock him out. You think that little dude beat Plant to death? Jamal gonna knock him out. I never thought Plant could beat Maul. Nah, Maul just an alcoholic. He had to cut that shit out, man. Once you start drinking that alcohol like that, man, Jamal will hurt. Yeah, Jamal gonna kill him. Faxo Phillip. Caleb Plant is like that, man, but he was all right. He had his little run. Yeah, a little run. Bum like getting another title shot somehow. Who he fighting? 154 is kind of washed. Nah, chat. 154, 140, the two best divisions in boxing. Why would you say 154 is kind of washed? 154 go 15 deep. How's that kind of washed, chat? Explain to me. Did you talk about the Hitman and what's going on with him? Saying in the interview to me, his son is suspicious. The Hitman. Oh, you talking about Tommy Hearn when he lost his house? I ain't even watch it, champ. 5 years ago, I would say 50-50 now. Plant done. Yeah. Plant done. Shit, 5 years ago, Jamal was knocking niggas out. He didn't want that smoke. He wasn't even drinking. Caleb Plant would have been done, champ. He got a better chance now. Jamal was taking that shit too serious back then. He was knocking niggas out with his jab. The best jab in boxing, Jamal Charlo. Nobody fighting each other. Yeah, remember I said it on this show. I said 154 and the 140 division cannot allow their division become the 135-pound division. I'm going to say it again. I've been saying this shit for the last, 6-7 months. 154 division, the 140 division cannot allow them to become the 135-pound division. When fighters just doing a lot of talking and not fighting each other. And if that's the case, it would be so sad. It would be so sad. Who is that? Nobody unified since Charlo. Yeah. Well, Charlo was undisputed, not unified. Charlo was undisputed. Jamel Charlo was undisputed at 54. They took all his belts. Who do you think is the best trainer in boxing history? Which Conor passed away? That's to me. Emmanuel Lewis. Those Ortiz booths really bring that many buys and ticket sales. People want to watch it. People want to buy it too. People want to see it. That's one of the good fights up there. That's a good fight. Ray Ford is the bum. He can't beat nobody. Stop letting these dudes overhype y'all because they hang with people. Ray Ford cannot beat a Dula Mason. Dula Mason stops him. Everything good, champ. Eddie Futch was good. There are a lot of great match. Thurman and Spence would be great. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, that's why I say I don't have no horse in none of these races. Keith Thurman is my favorite fighter. But I face reality that he should retire because I don't think he's going to beat Sebastian Findor. And if he do, I'm a root for him. But I don't think he's going to beat Findor. The youth shall set you free. Oh man, a duly killing Lil Ray. Yeah, duly killing Lil Ray. 2-1. What's up, champ? Hey, if y'all just getting in here, do me a favor. Hit the like button, double tap the screen. If you ain't a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Facts over feelings on it here. We talking boxing. You got something for me to talk about, put it down. I'll talk about it. I'm in a good mood today. You know, you want to talk about Jake Paul, getting his jaw broken in 2 places. We can talk about that. And now maybe he can stop playing around. Harrison been looking 65 for 10 years. Jay got his ass beat. Yeah, he got his ass beat. Where the white woman at? I don't know. I don't know where they at. I want to have Joshua and Tommy Fury. Yo, Joshua and Fury, what you think? I don't care really. It depends on what Tyson Fury show up. If the Tyson Fury that fought Francis Ngannou show up, he gonna lose. But if the Tyson Fury that fought Usyk show up, Anthony Joshua gonna lose. Ray Ford is not that good, champ. He's not that good. Give me one good fight if Ray Ford fought. See, this when people say these dudes is good, this is all you got to do. Give me one good fighter Ray Ford beat. That people think is real good. Two ones that Anthony got ran for Mike Tyson. I am working on that video as we speak. I done watched the knockout like 11 times. Probably why I ain't finished the video yet. If Tyson come looking like he just went, yeah, exactly. That man, Usyk team training Anthony Joshua don't mean nothing. You can't, y'all know the saying. Y'all know the saying. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach an old dog new trick, and I think Anthony Joshua is punch drunk now. He punch drunk. One good land on that chin from real legit heavyweight, he going down. He beat Boo Boo Jenkins. What the hell is that? Joshua look at Paul like James Roper. Look at Terry. Great height. Oh, you stupid. The great white height. Shout out from the Mustache Gang. Oh, shit. What's up? What's up, Mustache Gang? Jake broke jaw is kind of bad. Nah, it ain't bad. That man got $90-something million. You can break my jaw. Give me $90 million. It'll heal. It'll heal. That man got $90-something million. Ain't nobody in here should feel sorry for Jake Paul. Thoughts on AJ calling out Tyson Fury? We'll see. First, Tyson Fury called him out. Called him a bum and all this stuff. We're going to see. If it happens, I don't care for it, but I'll watch it. And that's what I'm telling y'all now. When y'all talking about when I go on heavyweight. We don't have no heavyweights. If we got to talk about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, we don't have no heavyweights. The heavyweights got, they whatever they doing, they in the NFL or whatever, they need to get back to boxing. Tito Mercado do a lot of talking. What's up, Mike? What's going on, champ? What do you think about the Russell brother fighting Roach? Depending on which one. Roach cannot beat Antoine Russell. Antoine Russell is a better version a bigger, better version of Pitbull Cruz. And Pitbull was putting them paws on him. Now, he fought Gary Russell Jr., he might have a chance because Gary ain't been in the ring, but Gary is sharp. That'll be a good fight. Gary is sharp. He'll have a chance to fight the older brother instead of the younger brother. He can't be Antoine. You know. Bodie. About Anthony Joshua and Moses Atomo. I don't know. Anthony Joshua, man, he's shot though, y'all. Really, he's shot. You know, he's shot. Caleb, what's up, Caleb? Yeah, I see it a little. I see the patient people are surprised he KO'd them. Yeah, why are people surprised he KO'd them? You know, look, you can't run forever. That's why he asked for the 22-foot ring. That's why he asked for it. We knew that nigga was gonna do a ring around the rosy and the circle and all that stuff. We knew that's how he was gonna do it. Man, Ray Ford need to sit his ass down somewhere. We talking about Boston. Ray Ford needs to sit down, man. Ain't nobody think about no Ray Ford. I mean, that you demanded somebody. What have you done to demand somebody? You know? What have he done to demand anybody? Ain't nobody thinking about Ray Ford. He was better off fighting Francis. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's the best statement. Jake Paul was better off fighting Francis Ngannou. You know, wait for the, you know, these dudes, you know, they hang with certain fighters and they think they like that. But you see what happened. Shakur Stevenson was training Jake Paul. And you see the Shakur Stevenson effect. He ran and ran and ran and ran and hugged and hugged. And I mean, you can see the effect. I don't want to see no heavyweights right now. I just don't care. Don't care for him. I just don't care. What do you think about Keyshawn? I like Keyshawn Davis, but Keyshawn Davis blew it, Mike. He blew it. Let me tell y'all, this is my honest assessment with Keyshawn Davis. I thought if Keyshawn would have kept doing what he's doing, you know, he's exciting, he got the mouth, he can fight. If he'd have kept doing what he's doing, he might have took the status of the, you know, if he would have kept winning, making money, start fighting everybody, Keyshawn was growing on everybody. He was growing, but he fucked it up. He can fight, but he messed it up because of his attitude, his fake gangsterness. He should never fight in Norfolk again. I would never let him fight at home again. Never. You know? Call for trying to avoid tough. Caesar, what's up, champ? He's like, call for trying to avoid tough competition. Turkey said no. No, Turkey said no to that $100 million Crawford wanted. That's why he retired. Crawford don't want to fight them young niggas. I don't blame him. He's 38, 39 years old. Man, can you imagine that nigga fighting Virgil, Boobs, Jamel, the gauntlet of young niggas? That's too much for a 38 years old nigga. That's too much. You know? Why everybody ducking Elvis De La Santo? Well, De La Santo ain't nobody ducking him. He got like 2 losses, right? He just came back and knocked somebody out. He got to get back in order. His hand was messed up. Remember Caesar? He just came back and won. He just got to he'll get it back. But a lot of people, there you go, right there. Ray Ford, go fight De Los Santos. There you go. See? Y'all see how I stopped that right there. Ray Ford, go fight De Los Santos. You know, there you go. Prove yourself worthy. Prove yourself worthy. Go fight Elvis De Los Santos. Mayfield looked good his last fight. He's just not a finisher. Okay, well let him go fight De Los Santos then. Let's see how good he looks. Uh, you say he looked good. Some people say he looked terrible. Who lying? I'm gonna have to go back and look away for it. I don't. I saw him fight twice. He just don't impress me. That's why I don't care for him. But hey, to each his own. To each his own. Y'all hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Subscribe if you're not subscribing. We're coming down on the end of this show, but I appreciate y'all, man. Jake Paul, man. Hey, he turned into the running man. He fought the supernova dude, Lou. You talking the I tell you, the dude with the mascot, right? You think when Jose Benavidez was shot in the knee, that might be the reason he wasn't able to be at his best? Well, when he fought Crawford, he wasn't at his best. Because, remember, he was limping when he fought Crawford. He's an okay fighter, though. He fought Nova. I heard that was a close fight, though. Did I see that fight? I think I seen that fight. That was a close fight when he fought Nova. Nova, the guy with the mascot and shit. That shit funny. That was a close fight. I love to see. Hey, let's get the lights up to 30. If you ain't hit the lights. Let's get it up to 30 lights. We had like 70 people up in this joint. But, it is what it is. You think, well, Jose. But I don't know, man. Time will tell in these fights, man. Monster, don't forget Monster Inu fight this week. And see, people ain't even talking about that. He fight. See what he look like. And I heard he find to fight Nakatani. So if he win this fight, he's fighting which kind of fight next? Inu is a psycho. Yeah. Inu a hell of a fighter. Inu, you knock him down, you get back up. That's what I like about him. You knock him down, you get back up, man. So we're gonna see, man. But I appreciate y'all, man, for coming in, man. Jake Paul just, hey, now Devin Haney reposted Jake Paul got a heart. Do Jake Paul got heart? Wouldn't you have heart for $90 million? Wouldn't you have heart for $90 million? Having heart and being a fool is totally different. Having a heart and being a fool is totally different, man. He should have kept that tank fight. He should have kept the tank fight, champ. He'd have lost that one too, but at least he'd had a better chance fighting the big man. He did good to the last 5 rounds. Caesar, how did he good the last 5 rounds? The man ran the whole fight. Then he held the whole fight. He only threw what? 12 punches? 14 punches? He had supposed to last that long running the way he did. He ain't got no fucking heart. That's what I just said. Running around the ring. He's a dumbass. I'm glad he got shut up for the last 7 days. All is good in sport, if you ask me. Yeah. He said Joshua's huge. And Joshua's 6'6", 260. They made him lose weight. Leave that bam alone. And one thing y'all don't know about Anthony Joshua, I know a girl, she moved here from London, England. She said she used to date him. She said he's an asshole. And you could tell Anthony Joshua is an asshole. He don't play them games. He wasn't going to take no fake contract or none of that shit because he already filthy rich. I think Jake Paul just made a mistake. He made a mistake. He picked the wrong nigga. Anyway, is even visiting the Mike Tyson gym for the upcoming fight. Okay. Jay Paul just picked the wrong nigga. That's all he did. He picked the wrong dude to fight, man. And Joshua do not play games. He come ask Francis Ngannou. He ain't playing them games. I almost knocked that nigga head off. His head was good. Hey, Jab Queen, if he'd hit him a little bit more, he might have did the Exorcist. Jake Paul head might have turned around. Oh, that was fucked up, man. That shit, good God Almighty. All that, see, that's karma though. Talk all that shit, you know. You run out of gas. You cannot play boxing. That's why I say stop playing. Stop playing with these boxers, man. You YouTube ass niggas and you know, coming in and want to get in there and fight them dudes, man. That nigga head almost did a 360, man. Shit, fuck that. Yeah, but hey, he ran. Once I seen they had a 22-foot ring, I knew what he was trying to do. He was, you know, I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to run. He was going to run. Everybody knew it. Once they said 22 foot, I said, what happened to 18? Jay Paul they said he won at 24. Oh my goodness. Shit crazy. It's just crazy, man. But hey, it is what it is. The Alicia Baumgartner look good. Before we leave, what do you guys think about Alicia Baumgartner and Carolina DeBoers? How y'all think that fight go? Alicia Baumgartner and Carolina DeBoers. Y'all think anything about it? Who y'all got? Y'all think DeBoers will beat Alicia? Or you think Alicia jab away the victory? Alicia by decision. Okay. The boys can pop though. She got that punching power, boys. One thing about her, you can tell they got that punching power. But I would pick Alicia. Alicia just got to get killer instinct. She ain't got no killer instinct. She should have put that girl away, man. But I understand this is her first time fighting 3-minute rounds. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, though. So her next fight, she better put them paws on her. Get that killer instinct. Boys loads up on her punches. Like Foreman. Oh, okay. All right. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all hit the like button if y'all ain't hit it yet. Subscribe to the channel, The Rebuttal Entertainment. See you guys tomorrow. Peace and blessings, man. Talk to you guys later, man. Be safe out there. Merry Christmas.